Here's the situation. Go to negotiate with him. 170,000. No, Aaron. It's not happening. I'm not getting. Walk away. Do not even give. I can't even give that any attention, can I? I think he's joking. I hope he's joking. Oh, he's unhappy. Roll the intro. What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to Manchester United. Today, it's the FA Cup. Today, it's episode number 11 of this FM21 Let's Play. And yes, we have had a little bit happen since you were last here. 2 games to be precise. And, well, in those 2 games, as you may have noticed, we have acquired a C next to our game. We are the champions, everyone. But yes, since you were last here, we played a couple of games, and while we wrapped up the title, not in this first game, but at home against West Brom. The first game, a weird one, a disappointing one, a game decided by 2 corners. There was not a lot happening in this game. They scored with, I think it was Rudiger, from a corner in the 80-something minute. And while going into extra time, we got a corner of our own, and Musa was there. Giovanni Reina getting the assist as well was really nice to see. And yeah, a bit of a weird 1-1, but as a result of not winning that game, the wait to lift the trophy went on, and well, it went on for about 3 days, because then we took on West Brom at home and we demolished them, sadly for them. It was Marcus Rashford with the opening goal for us in this game. It was from the penalty spot, and well, we didn't really show much mercy to West Brom. They were already relegated prior to this game, so it was kind of like kicking them whilst they were down, and Greenwood, he likes kicking them whilst they're down. Musa got a nice little assist for him, and well, Greenwood scored the first finish, and then he scored another one not long after. We did show a little bit of mercy after that, took our foot off the gas, but as you've already seen, it resulted in us finishing top of the league and cementing that number 1 spot. And if we win our remaining 3 games, we could also get to a century of points. Of course, a target that Man City kind of set once upon a time, a target that Premier League winners in recent years have strived towards. Maybe we can join an illustrious list. That will certainly be the aim in the remaining league games. You may notice here as well, because of the pandemic, because of the condensed season, the fixture scheduling is a little all over the place. We've still got a couple more games in hand than a lot of the counterparts in and around us. Additionally, normally the FA Cup is a game to kind of end the season, isn't it? It's that bookmark at the end, after the league season, before a Champions League final, if you're lucky enough to be in one, you have the FA Cup. Not so much this year. We are taking them on at Wembley with a few games left of the year. A little bit of an odd one, and actually today's opposition are a little bit of an odd one. We're taking on Tottenham, which I mean in the most polite way, but I was having a look at Tottenham. I've seen a lot of people talking about them struggling in their Football Manager save games, and in this save game here, they were struggling as well. If we just look at the past positions and Tottenham, you can see they were down towards the bottom end of the table for an extended period. They've obviously gone on this little run in the FA Cup and recovered well. You may notice Mourinho was not their manager when we looked at their player profile or their team profile. It's Michael O'Neill, who, I'm going to be honest, I can't claim is a household name, but I did a little bit of research into him. And for those of you who are perhaps not in the know like I am, he was the Northern Ireland manager, and following on from that, the Stoke City manager. From Stoke to Tottenham, a bit of a weird progression as a manager, it'd be fair to say. I feel like he's rocketed up surprisingly quickly. But yeah, he's become Tottenham manager. He's kind of turned things around, although apparently he's disappointed at how things are going. Poor Michael, I mean, to be fair. He's inherited what should be a good Tottenham team, but a Tottenham team that today is without Son Heung-min, who is without a doubt, if we just look at the stars, one of their better players. He is out, if we look here, with pull knee ligaments. He's been out for just over a week with those, but sadly, not fit for the final. I say sadly, I'm very delighted, because Son does scare me. Of course, it's only been a few days since you were last here, so really the FA Cup takes centre stage, and I have been resting up players ahead of it. You can see here, looking across the board, everyone is happy as Larry and ready and raring to go. One minor, I say minor injury update, it's not minor at all. Luke Shaw, broken his lower leg. Yeah, not great for Luke Shaw, a player who I think it's safe to say is a little overpaid. I feel like I've barely mentioned his name. He has started 10 Premier League games as a result of the rotation that's been necessary this year. Can't say he was a player who I envisaged getting long-term first-team football. Can't say that a broken leg is exactly top of my list of things I wanted to happen to him either. That is probably going to hinder our ability to sell him over the summer, although we may still try and make an attempt. Also, Bailly, unfortunately not available for today's game. A fitness test is apparently not required. I'm not going to risk him. I feel like I've had so many issues rushing players back from injury quickly this year. I'm just a little scared to do it. And, well, looking at today's lineup, as a result of the Bailly injury, there is one minor change, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pushing this. McTominay is a good centre-back. I think he is perhaps our second best centre-back in the team right now, especially with all the injuries that we've got. I know someone's going to say, Lindelof's better. Look, Lindelof, maybe a little bit better defensively, but nowhere near as good in the air, nowhere near as good mentally. And whilst, fractionally perhaps Lindelof has the passing advantage, 13 passing is absolutely nothing to scoff at. And I don't know, I've just got a bit of a soft spot for Scott McTominay. I've asked him to play centre-back, I've asked him to play Mazzala, and I feel like in this kind of game here, he's the man to put Harry Kane in his back pocket. If Harry Kane now scores a few goals, that's going to be very, very awkward. But yes, across the board, things are looking great. Edwards still not 100% fit. He can only play 45 minutes. One thing that really has stuck out to me, actually, with the team as of late is just how many goal scorers we've had and how many players have chipped in with assists. It's really crazy how, yes, we've lent on Martial a little bit, but even in Martial's absence, we've had some very, very good players. You look at the likes of Greenwood, Edwards and Depay, all players who, for the most part, start on the bench, all chipping in with double figures for goals. And in terms of assists, you can see here 5 players into double figures, playing a real variety of positions. It's been a bit of a team effort this year. Obviously, the 4-2-3-1, I think, really plays to our strengths. And ultimately, we've shown what we're made of. And when you have options like we have on the bench, we're never really out of games. We've come back in a fair few games, and especially in a match like this against Tottenham, I'm pretty optimistic that if things aren't going to plan, if we are struggling a little bit, we can make the big calls like we did just last episode in the second leg against Juve, bring on a Marcus Rashford on off the bench or a Depay off the bench, and those players really can be little game changers for us who really do swing matches in our favour. Anyway, this is a big game for us. It is at Wembley. You can see here their team. They are having Kane out on the left wing. That's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Looking at our team, it's the team that I've already shown you. The team you come to expect. A 4-2-3-1. Obviously, McTominay at centre-back. Maybe going to be a player under the scrutiny of the footballing public observing this match. And yeah, Harry Kane playing out on the left wing. I mean, apparently he can play there to an accomplished level. I guess with Son out injured, they've decided he's the next best option out there. I wonder if they're playing him as a wide target man. I doubt it, although over the course of the game, I suppose we may well find out. But, well, if we were hoping for an opening goal, if we were hoping for things to swing in our favour early on, that hasn't really happened thus far. 15 minutes gone, we're yet to have a highlight. There's been one shot all game, albeit in our favour. And a few players on bookings as well. I feel a need to click on McTominay just to have him highlighted, just to keep an eye on him. I have seen United fans mentioning about me playing Maguire at right centre-back rather than left centre-back. I know he kind of, in real life, plays left centre-back, and indeed, in game, he actually prefers left centre-back. But we have confirmed the signing of Bastoni now, who is going to be a left-footed centre-back who likes to play on the left. And purely for my own peace of mind, I like a right centre-back to be right-footed and a left centre-back to be left-footed. Okay, Jack, stop talking about centre-backs. Rashford's got stuff to do. What a strike. What a goal. Oh, my word. That's not a bad way to open up this FA Cup game. Rashford latches onto the ball that was given from Van der Beek's nod down, gives it to Bruno, receives it back, takes a touch out of his feet, outside of the foot, smashes it into the roof of the net. I think Rashford's just sick of my waffling. He's like, Jack, don't talk about it. Also, Kane's playing Ramdeuter. He's channeling his inner Thomas Muller. It's a bold move. I mean, maybe this is why Tottenham are struggling down the lower end of the table. Maybe this is the issue. Playing Kane out on the left wing as a Ramdeuter. Either way, Wan-Bissaka winning the battle there with Harry Kane in the air. Of course, Wan-Bissaka is our more defensively minded defender, really, so it's quite nice that he matches up with Kane on that wing. Martial threaded through, hits the woodwork. And Tottenham going to get that away. That was a chance. A chance to double our lead that we've not really taken, and well, as we fast approach half-time, it remains just 1-0. I'm going to try and encourage the players, try and cheer them up. It's not a glowing reaction from the squad. I'll be honest, not everyone reacting well to the encouragement. I feel like a few people were telling me, Jack, encourage is really overpowered this year, it works all the time. It's broken for me, I need a new encourage button. Either way, it's 1-0 at the break, and you can kind of tell from this XG story, they've done nothing. They've had 2 kind of half chances, maybe. Can you call them half chances? I'm not sure that you can. But we have been comfortably ahead in this game, creating the better opportunities, playing the better football. Just got to hope that in the second half we can continue on in the same manner, I suppose. Stay solid at the back. And if we could get another goal just for my own peace of mind, it would be quite nice. Bruno with it, dinks over to Rashford. What an incredible ball through. Marcus Rashford, effort saved by the keeper on this occasion. Not quite matching the quality of the strike for the first goal. Now Bruno Fernandes to whip it in. Goes over everyone. Will Martial keep it alive? He's going to try to. He's killed it. He kept it alive and then he's killed it himself. Well done, Anthony. I hope you're happy. 50 minutes gone, another highlight. I was thinking about making some second half subs, but actually, barely any time's passed in this half. There's been so many opportunities. And well, is there going to be another here? Pogba to Rashford. Already one goal to his name. Gives it to Wan-Bissaka. What is he going to do? Back to Pogba. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno hits it just wide of the mark. Worth acknowledging, actually, that with Wan-Bissaka, he's been asking for away tries recently. I said, yeah, we'll give you a new contract. And then he came to me and asked for £170,000 a week. I told him absolutely blooming not. And now he's in a bit of a strop with me. I'm hoping that an FA Cup win and the Premier League win is going to change his mind. As Martial's effort, I don't know how that's got past Lloris. The Frenchman is going to have questions asked of him there. And I think rightfully so. How has that gone in? I was not expecting that to be an opportunity. Doherty makes the initial tackle. Rashford runs onto it to keep it alive. Plays it to the near post. And Martial here. Oh dear, Lloris has to save that. Lloris absolutely has to save that. That is a clanger by the Tottenham keeper. And it does give us that 2-goal margin. That just does give us a little bit of breathing room. A wayward back pass now to Martial. Can he score? He should do from here, really. He can't. Angle was always against him. I felt like he could have driven more towards the goal rather than going wide. And maybe another opportunity squandered. Given how this game's played out so far, I don't think it's going to be too costly, but a third goal would be nice just, you know, to help me relax. Bruno whips it in, no one there. Doherty's going to head it out for a throw-in. Approaching that halfway mark in the game. That's not what I mean at all. I mean the 2-hour mark. The 2-hour mark. No, the 2:30-minute mark. The 1-hour mark. What I'm trying to say is it's the 60th minute. The 60th minute is when you kind of start to kind of weigh up subs, or at least that's certainly how I approach things. Pogba's looking a little bit tired. I'm going to bring in Musa. He's been so good for us this year. He deserves the nod. Sancho's been okay, but nothing stand out. I am going to bring in Marcus Edwards to play it out on the right. And, well, we will let this game continue to play out. We have been comfortably on top in this game. They've had one shot on target all match. We have bullied them. A mid-table Tottenham team who, whilst they've narrowly avoided relegation this year, albeit it looks quite comfortable now. For a long time, it didn't look comfortable for them. I was expecting a little bit more fight. Eric Dyer's now injured for them, which I'm sure they're absolutely delighted about. Can we capitalise on the fact they're a man down? Musa, fresh off the bench, gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka could give it back to him if he wishes. Doesn't. Whips into the ball box, and Martial's there. Goal number 33. 33 goals this season for Martial. It's a little much, Football Manager. It's a little much. Rashford looks like he's picked up a tight thigh. Rashford's always picking up knocks. He's always picking up knocks. Right, off you come. Depay, on you come. I mean, of all the positions that we keep getting injuries in, I feel like the attacking mid department is perhaps the area we're most blessed in. So maybe it's fortunate that all the injuries feel like they are kind of adding up when it comes to our strikers. Game is trickling away here, by the way, at 3-0. Tottenham have given up. They've done nothing this game. Pathetic. I wanted a real game. They've put Eric Dyer up as a target man. I have noticed this year, and I don't know if it's just because I'm now taking more notice of the formation that opposition teams use. The AI does really gamble with formations when chasing a game. Either way, we now await the trophy ceremony. We get to watch the iconic WorkTheSpace red and green suit. There it is. What a suit it is. The trophy handed over. It's going to be Harry Maguire to lift it. The FA Cup. The third trophy of the year. The quadruple is on. Not sure how to feel about the all-white confetti. Where's the red confetti? It's like they wanted to save money, so they thought, well, if we get white, Tottenham win, we can use it. If United win it, they sometimes wear white on their shorts. It'll be fine. Either way, look at this little cutscene. It's beautiful. The red and green suit, iconic. Dare I say, a comfortable win there in the FA Cup final, and that is the preamble, the warm-up, I suppose, to tomorrow's episode, which is going to be a Champions League final. Oh my, a quadruple is on the cards. Are we going to be able to do it? I mean, we're going to try our very best. Marcelo is urging Martial to make the Real Madrid move. Nobody liked that. Nobody liked that. One little bit. The FA Cup review, apparently, well, we're not the overachievers. Liverpool were the underachievers as they got knocked out. Apparently the best match, Southend v Hull, a classic. Loads of bonuses being paid out. Paul Pogba gets £1 million for winning the FA Cup. That's silly. That's a silly bonus. I guess that's in his actual contract. Madness. Madness. United, what are you doing? I suppose the second highest is Sancho, who I signed, so maybe I'm just as mad. Bit of a jump, though, to Pogba. I think we can all agree. But anyway, folks, that's going to wrap up this episode from me today. A huge result. A great result. Nice to win the FA Cup, albeit, in a slightly odd season and against, an opposition that didn't really turn up on the day, sadly. It does mean that next time out, we are going to be taking on PSG. It's a Champions League final. Mbappe, he's quite good as Mbappe. Neymar, yeah, he's quite good too. And also they've got a regen, Hamel. He probably won't play for them. But look at that regen face, everyone. They look beautiful this year. He looks pretty good as well, considering he's 14. Either way, I'm going to go away and have a bit of a celebration, I think. Maybe pop out, open a bottle of wine, celebrate the title win, celebrate the FA Cup. We are going for the quadruple tomorrow. I hopefully will see you guys for it. If you have enjoyed today's video, do drop a like on it. I'll see you guys again soon. It is me, Jack, and I'm out. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.